First things first, my monthly giveaway. So I'm going to change how I run this going forward after this video. So in this video, I'm still going to announce the one winner of my monthly 10% on my AdSense revenue giveaway. But I've been thinking about it, and giving it to one person a month feels like it will take a long time for people to have a chance of winning. So what I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to pick one comment from every single video. So at the end of the next month, what I will do is whatever that 10% is, I will divide by the number of videos I've posted, and one person per video is going to win. So I will comment on that comment, sort of saying you won this percentage, and get in touch with me. So obviously there's a lot of scammers at the moment pretending to be YouTubers, and make sure if that happens, first of all, that my name has a great outline around it. And secondly, that you get in touch with me only through either my official Instagram or through my email, both of which are in my description down below. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so dividends first, and it's been a good month for dividends, but only because Tesco did the special dividend that we expected, and essentially the price dropped by the same amount, so it's not really extra income, but I've added it here anyway just because it was a dividend paid. So £26.12 in dividends, so obviously £6.77 had we not had that Tesco dividend. So if we don't include the Tesco one, probably not that great a month, but still can't complain. Next, I'm going to jump to the side income. So the first one is going to be my teaching. So £134 this month teaching. So obviously a lot lower than the previous month, but February was a shorter month and I've had to cancel a few lessons, and I'm actually having to cancel a few lessons next week as well. So I'm expecting March not to be a very high month either. But still, it's £134 I didn't otherwise have. The one final thing to point out is remember that these figures are all before tax, expenses. You know, I have to pay expenses to run my business now. I pay for an accountant, I pay for subscriptions for the YouTube channel and stuff like that. So not all of this actually stays in my pocket. Next, we've got Amex points, so £6.25 on Amex points. Again, not as high as previous months, but less spend. And considering I'm doing a no spend month in March, or as much to a no spend as I can get, it probably won't be too high next month either. User testing, only £14.40 here, but I've basically not looked at it since the start of the month because things have been so crazy. But next week, because I'm cancelling all my English lessons and I'm not going to be able to film videos, I'm probably going to have more time to do things like user testing. So hopefully next month the figure will go up, but we'll see. Matched betting next. So you may have seen that I uploaded a video recently talking about matched betting. I've been meaning to try this for a long time, so I finally gave it a go. So I made £102 in February from matched betting, which I think is a really decent amount considering I took my time with it. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, obviously go check out the matched betting video. So overall in side income, that's £256.70. So a really decent amount, I think, of side income. Patreon next, £34.88. I think I'm going to change how I do this. I think I'm going to remove my Patreon and move on to the YouTube subscriptions. I'm just trying to think about what I'm going to do, what I'm going to offer, how it's going to work. So look out for that. I just think having it on a separate platform is probably not great. So yeah, potentially that will be getting removed soon. But still really thankful for each of my Patreons. We had a really good call last week. TubeBuddy, £11.40, so really decent amount. This is basically a rolling monthly payment that I get for people who use the same version of TubeBuddy as I do, as in the paid version. So pretty decent, I think. Coinbase is next. So this is where people use my link to sign up to Coinbase, and I basically get some Bitcoin for that. If you're interested, go check out my video on how I bought Bitcoin. So I used both eToro and Coinbase. So I talk about both on there. And if you use the link on that video, then you can also get £7 of Bitcoin for signing up. But I think it's only the link on that video. So Amazon Associates next, £5.92, which is a pretty good month. Actually, when it comes to Amazon Associates, it's often like £1 or £2. So I think this is pretty good. Thank you to everyone who uses my Amazon recommendations. It all adds up. Next is Etsy, and I was super pleased with this one. Again, highest month in terms of Etsy sales. So this is basically where I sell my budgeting spreadsheets and my whole my whole financial life tracker. So £61.46 from that. Bank interest, I don't know why I still bother including this, but £1.72. Every little helps, I know. It keeps dropping. I really need to look more into it. I have moved some of my savings to Chip+1 now, which is basically like 1.25% interest. So I need to look at doing a little bit more. I did send out a newsletter about this to people sign up to my newsletter. But if you're interested in getting an invite to Chip+1 and getting the 1.2%, let me know as well, because I'll happily send you that too. YouTube next, so £1,206, which is insane. And this is where I said once I cross 1,200, once I cross 1,000, I'm not just gonna give it to one person. So that's where I said at the beginning, I'm gonna just do one comment per video going forward. But to honor my previous commitments to one person, the winner for this month of £120.60 is... Congratulations, thank you so much for continuing to support me and leaving loads of comments on my videos. If you get in touch, I will send you the £120 as soon as possible. So the final thing on here is, as per the previous thing, the affiliates and sponsorships all rolled up together. Like I said, issues with keeping them separate, so I just bundle them all up into one. But what I've done here, you can see at the bottom, is I've ordered it based on the order of the pound value. So the top thing on here that this number is made up of is the eToro affiliates. So one of my eToro videos went, I don't want to say it's viral, I know I've put a viral vid here, but it's done really well. It's my most watched video now, and from that it's driven a lot of sign-ups to eToro. So because of that, this number is quite big. And then the next one is sponsorships. So there's been 3 sponsored videos that I received money for this month, and it's more than I'm normally going to do. Like, it just ended up like a weird timing where all of them just happened at one go. So a few of them I've been talking to since like November, December time, and it just materialized now. And because I'd agreed them, it all ended up, yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to do as many sponsored videos per month as that. It was just unfortunate timing. But that was the second highest number. And then free trade, stake, trading 212 and Orca. So Orca at the bottom, but obviously they're a new app that aren't as established as the others. So a lot less people signed up to that. And trading 212, whilst it used to be one of my highest, they've obviously stopped new people signing up and getting free shares. So they've been very low on the list, because if no one can sign up, then obviously I can't make referrals from that. So that's where stake, free trade and eToro have massively overtaken them. So enough waffle. I know people want to see the number. So on that, the number is £10,250, which is insane. Like, that in itself is basically how much I made last month. It's mind blown once again. I just, yeah. But because the majority of it has come from that one sort of viral video and the sponsorships, I genuinely think that this won't continue. I think a lot of people know that a video tends to get pushed by YouTube for a while, and then it sort of just like stagnates and stops doing as well, which I'm already starting to see. And like I said previously, I'm not planning to do that many sponsorships in 1 month going forward. So anyway, enough waffle. The passive income total is 11,600. So if you add that to the side income, that's £11,880. Like I said, before fees, before taxes, before subscriptions and costs, but still an insane amount. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm gonna have to have a think about the future of these updates and what to do about them and how to structure them, because I know that it's sort of making some people feel bad, and that is not my intention. And whilst it motivates the majority, I don't want to make people feel bad. Like, even if I make, you know, 10 people feel really motivated and 1 person feel rubbish, I care about, you know, that 1 person feeling rubbish. So I don't know what to do. Basically, I'm gonna have a think. If it continues at this level, I don't want to make people feel bad. So anyway, I'm gonna stop waffling. Hopefully you found this video good and useful and motivating, as always. And yeah, don't forget, going forward, 1 comment from each video per month is gonna win a share of that prize pot of 10% of my AdSense revenue. I feel like I've been talking for ages, so I'm gonna shut up now, and I will see you next time. Bye.